Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Jordi Alba getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Ibrahimovic. Platini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is lovely. Lahm fired deep towards the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And smartly reclaimed. Cafu. Still goalless. Cruyff. Oh, this is a terrific run. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Jordi Alba. And here's Eto'o. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No way through. Iniesta, Jordi Alba, and this is Iniesta. Great ball, and he's in here. And that was very necessary. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Gullit. Can he get it through? Ball driven towards the far post. Cafu. And Iniesta. Cafu. And it's Jordi Alba. Rodri gets a foot in here. And here's Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That has ended up in no man's land. Busquets for Iniesta. Cafu. Now it's Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
plays it short. Played out to the left flank. And the cross comes in. Cannavaro tries to clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Eto'o. Platini. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to
Any
make
strong
sure
opinions
to
on the
put
first
any litter
half?
in the
Well,
bins
I wouldn't say it was the most
Thank you for
potent
your
performance,
cooperation.
Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field
0-0,
is
and we're at the halfway point.
17, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
And it's made its way to him. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cruyff. And he's forced to go back. Couldn't squeeze it through. That has been slung wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that's superb. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Might be danger here. Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Chelsea really could have done without this. To get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
Barcelona are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Cruyff. Kaká.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini. So we've reached the hour mark. Cruyff.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Cruyff. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. He's having a good look here. Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Defending was strong and firm. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Back into the middle. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a good ball. Referee has just said play on. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved. Cruyff. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rummenigge.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great skill, that's nice.
Such good technique.
Cross goes in there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaká. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Nedved. That's going to go a long way. Rodri.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Shevchenko, always looking for that half a chance. Cruyff. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So that's it, it is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the score. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And again! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Piqué. And it's Lam. That's Vieira. And it's Vieira. Pinches it off him. Spread out to the left. Kaká.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kaká can see things others simply cannot. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Kaká. Vieira. This looks promising. Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Eto'o.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Ronaldo ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lovely, now then. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that is a little undercooked. Rooney. And it's Iniesta. Christian takes a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
And the finish! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Piqué. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Cruyff. And it's Maldini. Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Hullet. And a chance! They've done it! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Kaká, good read, needed to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Iniesta. Now it's Eto'o. Nedved. And the whistle goes for half-time.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cruyff. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Simplicity itself.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, no joy this time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well played, well played. Rooney. Cafu. Maldini wins the duel this time. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross from Maldini. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. spread it left. In by Hull. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Ah, he's given it away. Looking for the run.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Ibrahimovic. Number 23, Kaká.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Coming on the field, number 8, Cristiano
Ronaldinho.
Number 9, Bale. Number 13, Ronaldinho. Number 17, Mbappe.
Chelsea perhaps contemplating that could spell trouble. And that's a goal kick. Azar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, Shevchenko. Cafu. He's got tall. He should have put that one away.
Shevchenko really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a cracking ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chelsea finding their passes. Mbappe! He's in a great position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Great ball, shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Chelsea have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And here's Bale. Shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And it's Maldini. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yeah. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Goes forward. Shevchenko might just make this. Cafu. Cafu stood his ground strongly. Referee has just said play on. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Today,
Look, Peter,
to
a strength
make
in
sure
any
to put
team
any
has to be
midnight
at
in
the
bins
heart of your
provided.
defence.
Thank
And
you.
I'm afraid...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gerrard demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's managed to get free. And it's Otto. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus. Knocks it into space. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Yaya Toure!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Cruyff. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Bullet. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bullet proves just a little bit too strong. Mateus. Well, they could break here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. In with the challenge. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Lahm. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Kaka. Caught offside that time. No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, can he get onto this?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Hullet. Pressure coming in from all directions. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Kaka. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Always onto this. That's been cut out, well played. Pele receives it in a good position here. Big chance! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Oh, terrible pass. And a chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, super find. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous.
And we hit half-time. Chelsea come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here,
Hello, everybody,
it's anyone's guess.
Join me in wishing a happy
Chelsea
wedding
head into the
anniversary for
half-time
one
break
of
with
our
a
fan
narrow
club
lead,
members.
2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Hullet. Mateus, and he's picked out the run. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Cruyff. Vieira. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's out for a goal kick. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great chance! Well, there's the clearance. And here's Hullet. Here it is. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
60 minutes played. And this is Hullet. Played into the box. Toure can get it clear. Well, the ball's gone astray. Guardiola. Well seen. Saw that coming. Kaká. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Ibrahimovic! Quality ball. Cruyff. It's played through for him. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
And it's Maldini. That's a decent clearance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been shot at goal! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of...
Oh, what has happened here? That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking to play him in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. Marquinhos. Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Villa. Raul. That's a shade optimistic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And that could set him on his way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary. Kupchu. It's a searching pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time, and that could well leave a mark. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Raul, O'Shea. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Think through. And he's managed to get free. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay.
And the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. Gerrard. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, good taken, and the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Out to the right.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pressing high and with purpose. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi in acres of space out. Oh, smashing header!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Vieira. And it's Kaka. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. The run. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Veron goes short. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Hullet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi running with the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. The United States look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Kaka. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's definitely not his best. Kaká. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get onto this? Adams. Well, they could break here. Ball's played through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lahm.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for the run. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Maldini. To Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute at a
Now
time.
it's Kaká. Nicely worked. Now who's going to be first to this? Maldini.
Oh, really well played.
And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Cruyff. And it's Kaká. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played up towards the front line. He's on it. Can he get away? Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cruyff quietly revving up. He has a look up. Ibrahimovic. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gerrard. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Looking to play him in. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lahm. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Goes back. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hazard going full tilt down the left. He's found a way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution for United States.
This for
Number
the lead.
11, Hazard. Number 13.
And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a...
And he shoots! Messi gets into a good position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Incoming header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Hullet. Takes a shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolute. And Bojan! And he nearly went all the way.
Bojan Kirkic just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
The United States have their second corner now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a cute ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Adams with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Gerrard. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting one.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up.
Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Defending of the desperate variety.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's picked his way through. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries a measured ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Succumbs to the pressure. Kaká.
Added minutes has
Now
been
it's
indicated.
Mbappe. And it's been played through. Tries a shot!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, delightful ball. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pings it across, terrific header.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. They are pumped, boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
One of our fan club members.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind...